All right, Ruth, I have to say I'm a little bit of a fangirl.
No
So,
way, really.
Agents for Shield,
Oh,
So,
Raina.
yeah, Raina,
Poor
of
old
course,
Raina.
Mildred, a very different character
Yeah,
than a lot of what you've done before. And
yeah,
obviously, not growing up in the US,
yeah.
how much did you know about the civil rights movement and, in particular, the marriage laws before doing this role?
I'd actually developed. I kind of, I love history, and I always had a history, an interest in American history. Do you remember that? Do you know those Ken Burns
Of
documentaries?
course.
It's like they were on every Christmas. I was just fascinated by that, and an interest in the racial history of the country, and the complexities of that. So I'd heard of this couple vaguely, remotely. They were remotely somewhere, but I'd heard of the one drop rule, which was quite convoluted and really ridiculous. And wow, I can't believe there's actually legislation about that. You know, if you had any one drop of black or mix of color in your family, you're not getting married to a white person. And this would involve like really kind of complicated, like people saying, "Oh, I heard once that her grandmother was a mulatto or something." Just ridiculous. So yeah, I'd had a fair bit of knowledge, but it wasn't until I'd seen, and I'm not sure if I'd seen snatches of Nancy's documentary, but I hadn't seen the full thing, and when I did, I was just beautifully blown away.
So, talk to me a little bit about the responsibility of playing someone who was a real person and lived a real life versus a fictional character.
Well, there is a certain amount of responsibility. I mean, you have to. I think there's a certain amount of respectfulness to the truth. And luckily, Mildred's truth is so wonderful. She's such a beautiful human being that it actually, I wasn't really worried because I knew that everyone involved wanted to do the best possible job for this movie and this couple. And to be honest, it was such a joy to play it. It just everything, the jigsaw puzzle just came together quite, not easily, but easefully, if that makes sense.
So, given the actual political climate now versus then, do you feel like because of the film, you're going to be drawn into these conversations a little bit more? Because certainly marriage equality is still a big topic here, although now really for the LGBTQ community. And then also, of course, all the racial tension that's been going on. I feel like this is really going to, stir the pot a little bit.
Well, I have been asked questions regarding on those themes. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a, I'm an actor and I read and I have a depth of knowledge of this film, but I'm also a human being just contributing to the conversation. So, but I think that the film itself, I think it feels like it has this, when it's on the screen, I think it feels these lovely tentacles of love come off the screen and really touch the audience. And you can see them being, moved in the moment. And when people come out, there's a radiance about this couple that is undeniable. And I think anyone who sees it will be affected by it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful film. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.